Hello, let's start today's editorial. Going off course. The center's suggestions on changes in Manregas seems misguided. A key to the success of any welfare program is the conviction in its implication. In the 17 years since the Manregas has been implemented, studies have asserted its net positive impact in the rural areas, from decreasing penury through providing off-season employment and thereby improving household consumption among the invariably poor citizens who avail the scheme to acting as insurance during monsoon deficient sessions. Besides allowing for greater food security through increased productivity helped by the works generated, the scheme continues to be a robust welfare tool. This was even clearer during the pandemic when thousands of migrant workers who left urban areas due to the lockdowns took up work under the Manregas in rural areas where demand for the menial about arduous work peaked. This is, of course, the case that the scheme has still not transcended into creating more useful assets beyond roads and irrigation canals and requires broad basting and better implementation. But it must be said that the union government's treatment of the scheme has graduated from a case of lukewarm acceptance of its need because of its popular impact of treating it as a fiscal burden. Such a reading can be justifiable made if the reduced allocation for the scheme in the urban budget from 2.14% of overall outlay in financial year 23 to 1.33% in financial year 24 is considered. This was despite implementation in recent years experiencing wage delays and underfunding. This has also depressed demand, with formal requests for work only being a portion of the actual demand. Also, there is much evidence that Aadhaar based payments have neither reduced corruption nor reduced wage payment delays while creating hurdles for officials and workers during implementation. Union Rural Development Minister Giriraj Singh has now said that Act should be amended to change the contribution of funds from 100% by the government to 60-40 split between the center and the state in order to make states more vigilant regarding corruption. But this will only lead to further complications in funding. There has been a shrinking in the state's share of taxes following GST and the financial stresses during the pandemic. States talking up 40% of the funding burden would affect the payment of wages even further. Besides, Manregas is a demand driven program and silent, especially in poorer states, and it is incumbent upon the center to ensure its robust funding instead of putting the onus on individual states to do so. The government must change its approach towards the Manregas by recognizing its potential in catering to the poor's right to work. Thank you very much.